guardroom next to the chemical warehouse has exploded. It may have been caused by a time bomb. The chemical warehouse has caught fire. If we don't extinguish the fire soon, the entire place could blow up. Get on it right away and be careful with the chemicals. Are you okay? Hurry up!
Emily is here somewhere. Emily! Is that you?
Dave!
Emily!
Dave!
You alright?
I figured it out!
Hold on. I'll get you out of there. There's got to be a way out of here somewhere.
They were trying to manufacture hardware in here, secretly. And that's why he was angry.
Dean, it's impossible. We can't get any further from here. We have to find a different route.
Damn! Don't worry, Emily. I promise I'll be back.
Do you copy? We found out the exact number of people trapped inside. There are 2 people trapped inside. Watch out for explosions! The damn chemicals are everywhere! What the hell do they need all these for? up, right here.